Even when you cannot see the way ahead, know that the divine is always supporting you, always leading you toward the right path. Do not be afraid of uncertainty. It is in the unknown that you discover your true strength. When you cannot see the next step, trust that you are being led toward growth. The steps may not always be clear, but every step you take is part of a much bigger picture. You are exactly where you need to be at this moment, and every experience, every challenge, is shaping you into the person you are meant to become. Trust that you are being guided toward your highest good, even when it feels like you are walking in the dark. My dear child, I know that you sometimes question your worth, especially when you face challenges or setbacks. You may feel that you are not enough, that you are not capable of reaching your goals, or that you are not worthy of love and happiness. But I want you to remember, with every fiber of your being, that you are enough. Your worth is not dependent on your achievements, your successes, or the opinions of others. Your worth is inherent. It is in your very being. You are worthy of love, happiness, and success simply because you exist. Do not let the voices of doubt and fear convince you otherwise. Those voices are not the truth. The truth is that you are loved unconditionally, and that love does not depend on anything you do or don't do. You are already whole, already perfect in your imperfection, and there is nothing you need to prove to anyone. You are worthy, always. My dear child, I also want you to understand that you are not meant to carry the weight of the world on your own. Life can sometimes feel overwhelming, and it is easy to feel that you have to solve every problem, fix every situation, and make everything right. But that is not your burden to bear. You are not alone, and you do not have to do everything by yourself. The divine is always by your side, offering you support, love, and guidance. You are part of a larger, interconnected web of existence, and you are always supported by the love and care of those around you, both seen and unseen. When the weight of the world feels too heavy, reach out for help. There is no shame in asking for support and leaning on others when you need to. Just as you are there for others in times of need, others are here for you. You are part of a greater whole, and it is in the sharing of burdens that you find strength. You are not alone in this journey, and together we lift each other up. My dear child, you may sometimes feel that you are not making progress, that your dreams are too far away, or that the things you want are out of reach. But I ask you to remember that progress is not always measured in big, visible steps. Sometimes, the greatest progress is made in the quiet moments, in the small shifts within your heart and mind. It is easy to become discouraged when you cannot see the results of your efforts right away, but trust that every small step you take is bringing you closer to your goals. The universe does not always work on our timeline, but its timing is always perfect. Trust that what is meant for you will come, and that you are always moving in the right direction, even when it doesn't feel like it. The seeds you plant today will blossom in time, and even if you do not see them growing now, trust that they are taking root beneath the surface. Keep moving forward, step by step, and trust in the divine timing of your life. You are deserving of love, not just from others, but from yourself. Embrace your own humanity, your own imperfections, and know that you are worthy of all the love that the world has to offer. And as you move through your life, remember to extend that same compassion to others. The world can sometimes seem harsh and unforgiving, but you have the power to change that, one act of kindness at a time. A simple word, a small gesture, can have a profound impact on another person's life. Never underestimate the power of kindness. It is a ripple that spreads through the world, touching lives in ways you may never fully understand. My dear child, you are not alone. You are part of a vast, interconnected web of life, a divine dance that stretches across time and space. The love you give, the kindness you offer, and the compassion you show all become part of that web, creating ripples that reach far beyond what you can see. Every action you take, no matter how small, has a lasting impact, and you are a vital part of the greater whole. So, my dear child, walk forward with courage and with faith. Trust in yourself, trust in the process, and know that you are always supported by the love of the divine. You are enough, just as you are. Your journey is meaningful, and your presence in this world is a gift. You are loved, you are cherished, and you are never alone. My dear child, the stars above you have shone for eons, yet not one of them questions its purpose. The wind moves across the earth, yet it does not doubt where it must go. So too must you trust in your existence, for you are not here by accident. Every breath you take, every step you walk, is part of a sacred design. Angel says, let go of the illusion of control. The river does not struggle to reach the ocean, it flows. The tree does not force its branches to grow, it reaches. Let yourself move with the current of life, not against it. You are being guided, even when you do not see the way. You search for meaning, for a place where you belong, but do you not see? You already belong. The earth does not reject you. The sky does not turn you away. You are part of the great whole, woven into the fabric of the universe itself. There is no place where you are not meant to be. Angel says, do not be afraid to walk alone at times, for even in solitude, you are never truly alone. The silence is not emptiness. It is a space for you to hear what has always been within you. Listen to the quiet, and you will hear truth. Time moves forward, and you may feel as though you are losing something. But nothing truly lost is ever gone. Every experience, every love, every lesson lives on within you. The past is not a weight, it is a foundation upon which you rise. Angel says, the world may tell you that you must earn your worth, that you must prove yourself. But I tell you this, you are worthy from the very beginning. Before you spoke a word, before you achieved a single thing, you are already enough. Let no one convince you otherwise. There will be moments when you feel small, when the vastness of life seems too great to bear. But do not be afraid. The ocean is vast, yet each drop of water matters. The universe is endless, yet you are a vital part of its song. Your presence here is no mistake. Angel says, walk with faith, not fear. The unknown is not an enemy, it is a door waiting to be opened. Step forward, even when you cannot see what lies ahead. Each step will reveal the next. Trust. Pain may touch you, but it cannot define you. My dear child, I know that at times, life can feel like a daunting labyrinth, with endless paths and choices that seem to lead nowhere. The uncertainties of the future may create a heavy burden in your heart, and you may wonder whether the road you are walking is the right one. In these moments of confusion and doubt, I ask you to remember something important. It is okay not to have all the answers. The journey of life is not about finding the perfect path, but about walking with an open heart, trusting that each step, no matter how uncertain, is part of your growth. It is natural to fear the unknown, to worry about making the wrong decision or heading in the wrong direction. But fear is not something to avoid, it is something to embrace. It tells you that you are on the verge of something new, something transformative. Life is a series of lessons, and every challenge, every decision, is an opportunity to learn more about yourself. Even when you feel lost, know that you are always being guided. Trust that your intuition is leading you to where you need to be. You are never truly lost. Sometimes, you are simply being asked to pause, to breathe, and to trust the process. My dear child, in your heart, you already hold all the wisdom you need to navigate the world. You may not always hear it clearly, especially when the noise of the world drowns it out, but it is there, waiting for you to listen. You are constantly learning, constantly evolving, and every experience you face is helping you unfold into the person you are meant to become. Do not be afraid to make mistakes, for they are part of the process. It is through mistakes that we grow, that we learn, and that we ultimately find our true selves. Remember, the mistakes you make do not define you. It knows the unseen truth of all things. and I know the truth of you. You are love. You are light. You are enough. Angel says, do not seek your purpose in the expectations of the world. Purpose is not a destination. It is the way you walk, the love you give, the present you bring to each moment. Whether in stillness or in movement, whether in creation or in rest, you are fulfilling your purpose simply by being. The river does not force its way. It flows, carving its path with patience and grace. So too must you trust in your own unfolding. There is no race, no finish line to reach. Life is not something to be conquered, but something to be embraced. Each moment, each breath, each heartbeat is sacred. Angel says, be kind to yourself. Speak to yourself as you would to one you love. Too often, you listen to the voice of judgment, the echo of fear. Let it go. Replace it with compassion, with gentleness. You are worthy of the same love you so freely give to others. You do not need to search for me, for I am already within you. In the laughter of a child, in the warmth of the sun, in the quiet of the night, I am there. In your joys and in your sorrows, in your triumphs and in your struggles, I am there. Always. Angel says, love without hesitation. Give without fear. The heart that opens to others is never empty, for love multiplies in its giving. When you give kindness, it does not diminish. You become richer in spirit, fuller in truth. You have faced darkness, but darkness is not your home. You are light. You are strength. You are the dawn that rises after the longest night. Nothing can take that away from you. Angel says, be gentle with yourself. Growth is not a straight path. There will be moments of progress and moments of stillness. Both are necessary. Do not rush your own unfolding. Trust in your timing. You may feel like you're behind, like life is moving faster than you can keep up. But you are not late. You are exactly where you need to be. The universe is not in a hurry, and neither should you be. Your journey is unfolding in its own divine rhythm. Angel says, release what no longer serves you. Do not hold on to old pain, old fears, old versions of yourself that no longer fit. You are allowed to change. You are allowed to grow. Give yourself permission to step into the person you are becoming. The love you seek is already within you. You do not need to chase it, to beg for it, to prove yourself worthy of it. Love is not something you earn. It is something you are. Let it flow through you. Let it guide you. Angel says, trust in the unseen. Just because you cannot see the full picture does not mean it is not coming together. The universe is always working in your favor, even in ways you do not yet understand. There will be moments when you want to give up, when the weight feels too heavy to carry. But do not let despair steal your future. You are stronger than this moment. You are meant for more than this struggle. Keep going. There is light ahead. Angel says, do not compare your journey to another's. The stars do not compete to shine. They simply exist in their own brilliance. So too must you trust that your path is unique, your purpose is your own. You are not behind. You are simply on your own timeline. Forgiveness is not weakness. It is not about excusing harm or forgetting pain. It is about setting yourself free. Do not let resentment anchor you to the past. Let go, not for them, but for yourself. Angel says, open your heart to joy. Do not let past pain make you afraid of happiness. Life is still full of beauty, full of wonder. Allow yourself to experience it. Allow yourself to receive the goodness waiting for you. You are never alone. Even in your loneliest moments, even when the silence feels unbearable, you are held in something greater. The universe whispers your name in the rustling leaves, in the waves that kiss the shore, in the stars that watch over you. You are seen. You are known. Angel says, rest when you need to. You do not have to be strong all the time. Even the sun sets, even the moon wanes. You are allowed to pause. You are allowed to breathe. Strength is not in never stopping. It is in knowing when to take a moment to heal. You are made for more than fear. You are made for more than doubt. You are made to shine, to love, to create, to dream. Do not let the weight of the world dim your light. Rise. Step forward. Embrace the life waiting for you. Angel says, walk with faith. You do not need to see the entire path to take the next step. You are being guided. You are being protected. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be. Rise, my dear child. Rise in love, in courage, in truth. The world needs your light. And no matter where your journey takes you, I am with you. Always. There is no need to rush this process, for it unfolds in its own time. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be, and that all will come to you as you continue to walk in faith. My dear child, when life feels uncertain, remember that there is always a greater plan at work. The twists and turns of your journey are not random, but part of a divine design that will lead you to the place where you are meant to be. You may not always understand the purpose of each experience, but trust that every step is bringing you closer to your true self. Trust in the flow of life, for it is always moving you in the direction of growth, healing, and transformation. In moments of doubt, know that you are not alone. You are surrounded by love, guidance, and protection, even when it feels as though the world is against you. You are supported by forces far greater than yourself, and your steps are guided by a wisdom that transcends time. Have faith in this guidance, and know that every challenge is an opportunity to grow and learn. My dear child, you may not always feel like you are enough, and there may be times when you feel unworthy of love, peace, or success. But I want you to remember that you are worthy always. Your worth does not depend on the things you accomplish or the approval of others. Your worth is intrinsic, rooted in the fact that you are a divine being, a beautiful expression of love and light. You are enough, just as you are, and you have nothing to prove. The world may sometimes make you feel as though you are not enough, but do not be swayed by these illusions. Your true worth is not determined by the opinions of others or the standards of society. You are not defined by your successes or failures, by the opinions of others or the mistakes of your past. You are a beautiful, unique soul, and that alone is enough. You do not have to prove your worth to anyone. You are worthy of love, of peace, and of happiness simply because you are. Remember that, my dear child, and know that your worth is not dependent on anyone else's approval. My dear child, there will be times when you feel as though you are walking alone, as though no one understands the struggles you are facing. It is in those times of solitude that you may feel the deepest sense of disconnect, but I want to remind you that even in the moments when you feel alone, you are not. The divine is always with you, offering you love, guidance, and support. You are surrounded by an invisible network of love that is constantly working in your favor. Even when you feel disconnected from others, remember that you are always connected to the universe, to the earth, and to the divine energy that flows through all things. You are never truly alone, for the divine presence is always with you. Reach out to that love, trust in it, and allow it to guide you through the moments of uncertainty. You are always supported, always held in love, and you do not need to carry the weight of the world by yourself. My dear child, life is filled with moments of uncertainty, times when you are unsure of the next step, when you cannot see the way forward. It is easy to fall into fear during these times, to become overwhelmed by the unknown. But I ask you to trust that the unknown is not something to fear. It is simply a part of your journey, a space where new opportunities and new experiences are waiting for you. The unknown holds the potential for growth, for transformation, and for discovery. It is not something to avoid, but something to embrace. In moments of uncertainty, take a deep breath and remind yourself that you do not need to have all the answers right away. It is okay to not know everything. It is okay to not have the full picture. Trust that the pieces will fall into place as you move forward, one step at a time. You do not need to know everything at once. What matters is that you are moving forward with faith and trust in yourself and the process. My dear child, there will be times when you question your path, when you wonder if you are making the right choices, if you are doing what you are meant to do. In those moments, I ask you to be gentle with yourself. The path you are walking is uniquely yours, and it is not meant to look like anyone else's. There is no right way to live your life. Your journey is sacred, and each step you take, no matter how uncertain it may feel, is part of the unfolding of your divine purpose. I want you to remember that you are not meant to follow someone else's blueprint for success. Your success is not measured by the same standards that society may place upon you. Your success is measured by how true you are to yourself, how much love you give, how deeply you connect with the world around you, and how much peace you find in your heart. You do not need to follow a prescribed path. You are free to create your own path, and it will unfold in its own time, according to the rhythm of your soul. You are not created to be flawless. You are created to be real, to be whole, to be uniquely and beautifully yourself. There is no mistake in you. Every piece of you is as it should be. Angel says, be like the sun, shining not for recognition, but simply because it is in its nature to shine. Be like the ocean, vast and deep, knowing its worth without need for validation. Be like the mountain, standing firm in truth, unmoved by the changing winds. Time moves, and yet the eternal remains. You are part of something far greater than you can see, but trust that you are held in love. Even when you feel small, you are infinite. Even when you feel weak, you are strong. Even when you feel alone, you are never truly alone. Angel says, walk forward with faith. Trust that you are guided. Trust that you are loved. Trust that you are enough. And know, my child, that wherever you go, I am with you. My dear child, you are not bound by the past, nor are you defined by your fears. You are a being of light, moving through time, shaping the world with every thought, every breath, every step. Do not let the weight of yesterday cloud the radiance of today. The past is a lesson, not a prison. You are free. Angel says, open your heart and let go of the walls you have built around it. You are not made to live in fear. Love is your true nature, and love cannot flourish where fear resides. Let love be your guide. Let love be your strength. Let love be the language your soul speaks. You search for answers, for signs, for meaning in the vastness of life. But the answers are already within you. The wisdom you seek has always been there, waiting in the quiet moments, in the stillness between your thoughts. No other heart beats with your unique rhythm. You are irreplaceable, and nothing can diminish the beauty of your existence. Angel says, stop seeking your worth in the eyes of others. You are not created to be measured by their standards. You are already whole, already divine, already enough. Let go of the need for approval, and stand in the truth of who you are. The storms of life may shake you, but they cannot uproot you. Your soul is deeper than the winds that howl, stronger than the waves that crash. Even in the fiercest storm, you remain unbroken. You are not here to be defeated. You are here to rise. Angel says, trust in the timing of your life. Do not compare your path to another's, for each journey is sacred in its own way. The stars do not compete to shine. They simply exist in their own perfect moment. So too will you bloom when it is your time. You may feel lost, but you are never truly lost. Even when you wander, you are still held in the great embrace of the universe. Every step, even those taken in uncertainty, is guiding you toward where you are meant to be. Trust in the unseen hands that lead you forward. Angel says, be kind to yourself. The voice within you should not be one of criticism and doubt, but of love and encouragement. Speak to yourself as you would to someone you cherish. You are worthy of your own gentleness. The past is a teacher, not a prison. Do not chain yourself to what is already past. Every lesson, every wound, every joy has shaped you, but it does not define you. You are more than your history. You are the creator of your future. Angel says, breathe. In moments of fear, of doubt, of exhaustion, it is easy to become caught up in the need to do, to achieve, to constantly move forward. But I ask you to remember that there is also great beauty and stillness in simply being. Take time to rest, to reflect, and to appreciate the simple joys that surround you. The world may seem noisy and chaotic at times, but within you, there is always peace. When you take the time to reconnect with that peace, to listen to the quiet whispers of your soul, you will find the clarity and strength you need to move forward with grace. My dear child, you may sometimes question your path, wondering if you are making the right choices, or if you are truly living in alignment with your highest purpose. But I want you to know that you are exactly where you need to be. The journey of life is not always linear, and there are times when you may feel lost or uncertain. But trust that each step, each decision, and each experience is leading you closer to the truth of who you are. It is easy to compare yourself to others, to feel that you should be further along, or that your life should look a certain way. But I remind you that your journey is unique, and it unfolds in its own time. Do not rush to meet someone else's expectations or standards. You are not here to follow anyone else's path, but your own. You are here to discover your own truth, to walk in your own light, and to create a life that is authentically yours. My dear child, even in the moments of fear and uncertainty, remember that you are always held by love. The love that created you, the love that sustains you, and the love that is the very essence of all that exists. This love is unwavering, constant, and eternal. No matter what challenges you face, no matter how dark the world may seem, know that this love is always with you, guiding you, supporting you, and lifting you up. Fear may arise, and doubt may cloud your heart, but I ask you to face these feelings with courage and compassion. Fear is not something to be ashamed of or to avoid. It is a natural part of the human experience, and it is often in the face of fear that you discover the depth of your strength and the power of your spirit. When you walk through fear with faith, you will find that it loses its grip on you. You will discover that you are capable of more than you ever thought possible, and that you are always supported by the love of the divine. My dear child, you are worthy of all the love, joy, and peace that the world has to offer. I know that there are times when you may feel unworthy, when the struggles of life make you question your value. But I want you to remember this: your worth is not determined by your circumstances, by the opinions of others, or by the achievements you attain. Your worth is intrinsic, rooted in the very essence of who you are. You are a divine being, and your presence in this world is a gift. Never let anyone or anything convince you that you are not enough, because you are more than enough. You are worthy simply because you exist. Your heart, your soul, and your unique light are a blessing to the world, and you are deserving of all the good things that life has to offer. Stop waiting for a perfect moment to be happy. Choose joy now, in this moment, with all its imperfections. You are not in competition with anyone. There is no race, no finish line you must reach before others. Your journey is uniquely yours. Walk at your own pace. Trust in divine timing. Your dreams were placed in your heart for a reason. Do not let fear convince you that they are impossible. The universe conspires in your favor when you take steps toward what sets your soul on fire. Do not let the world dull your light. You are meant to shine, to inspire, to bring beauty and warmth to those around you. Do not shrink yourself to make others comfortable. Stand tall in your truth. Love will find you again. It may not look like what you expected, but it will be exactly what your soul needs. Keep your heart open. Do not let past pain close doors that were meant to stay open. Forgiveness is not for them, it is for you. Release the burden of resentment. Free yourself from the weight of what has been. In forgiveness you find peace. You do not have to walk this path alone. There are souls who love you, who see you, who cherish you. Allow yourself to be held, to be supported, to be loved. You are worthy of connection. Your intuition is a gift. Listen to it. It will never lead you astray. The answers you seek are already within you. Trust yourself. Even in your darkest moments, there is light within you. Even when you feel lost, you are on your way. Keep going. You are closer than you think. Rest when you need to. You do not have to prove your worth through exhaustion. Your value is not measured by how much you produce. You are enough, simply because you exist. Let go of what no longer serves you. You are allowed to change. Each day is an opportunity to step into the person you are becoming, to let go of the chains that may have once held you, and to create a new version of yourself. The beauty of life is that you are not limited by your past. You can redefine yourself with every new breath. Trust in your ability to release the past, to forgive yourself, and to move forward with a heart open to the limitless possibilities ahead. My dear child, there will be times when you question your worth, when you feel as though you are not enough, that you are not deserving of the life you dream of. But I want to remind you of this truth: you are enough, just as you are. Your worth is not determined by the things you have done or the things you have not done. You are worthy of love, success, peace, and all of the good things that life has to offer, simply because you are you. You are a beautiful, radiant being of light, created with purpose, love, and intention. There is nothing you need to do to prove your worth to anyone, not even yourself. You are valuable just by being, and there is no standard of perfection that you must live up to in order to be deserving of love and happiness. The divine created you exactly as you are for a reason, and that reason is good, sacred, and pure. Never forget that you are worthy, and that nothing you do can diminish the value of your soul. My dear child, I know that it is easy to look around and compare your journey to others, to feel as though everyone else has it all figured out while you are struggling to find your way. But I ask you to remember this: no one else's journey is the same as yours. You are walking a path that is uniquely yours, and it is not meant to look like anyone else's. The only measure of success is whether you are living in alignment with your heart, your soul, and your truth. It is important to understand that everyone is on their own journey, facing their own challenges and their own moments of growth. Just because someone else's path appears easier or more successful does not mean yours is any less valuable or meaningful. Focus on your own path and trust that you are exactly where you need to be. Do not allow the illusion of others' success to make you feel inadequate. You are already exactly where you need to be, and your journey is unfolding in its own perfect timing. My dear child, at times, you may feel overwhelmed by the expectations of others or by your own sense of responsibility. It is easy to feel as though you must carry the burdens of the world, that you must meet the needs and desires of everyone around you. But I want to remind you that you are only responsible for your own well-being. You are not here to carry the weight of others' dreams or expectations. Your worth is inherent in your being. You are a divine expression of love, and you are worthy of love, success, and happiness simply because you exist. No amount of external validation will ever change the truth that you are enough. The world may try to convince you otherwise, but deep down, you know the truth. You are a beautiful, unique soul, and your value is immeasurable. When you feel inadequate, when you feel like you're not living up to the standards set by others, I encourage you to return to yourself. Reconnect with your heart and remember that you are already perfect, just as you are. Your light is meant to shine brightly in the world, and you do not need to be anything other than yourself to do so. My dear child, there are moments when life can feel isolating, when the people around you seem to be moving forward while you feel stuck or lost. It is easy to compare your journey to theirs and feel like you are falling behind. But I want you to remember that your path is uniquely yours, and it will unfold in its own time. The timing of your life is not something that can be rushed. It is not a race. Each person's journey is different, and you are right where you need to be. You do not need to compare yourself to others. What they have achieved or the way their lives look does not diminish your worth or the value of your own journey. You are on your own path, and it is unfolding in perfect timing. The dreams you have are meant for you, and they will manifest in their own time. Do not rush the process, and do not be discouraged by what you see around you. Trust that your journey is unfolding exactly as it should. My dear child, when you feel unsure about the path you're on, when you wonder if you are making the right choices, I want to remind you that it is okay to not have all the answers. You do not need to have everything figured out in order to move forward. Life is not about having all the answers in advance. It is about trusting the process and moving with faith. In moments of uncertainty, when you feel lost or uncertain, take a step back and breathe. Trust that the answers will come when the time is right. It is determined by the love you carry within you and by the goodness you bring into the world. You are more than enough, and you always have been. My dear child, it is important that you remember to be gentle with yourself, especially in times of difficulty. When things do not go as planned, when you face setbacks or challenges, be kind to yourself. Do not judge yourself too harshly for the things that do not go right. You are learning, you are growing, and you are doing the best you can with what you have. There is no need to be perfect. The beauty of life lies in the imperfection, in the lessons that come from the struggles, and the growth that comes from overcoming them. Know that you are doing enough. You are exactly where you are meant to be, and your journey is unfolding perfectly, even if it does not always feel that way. Have patience with yourself, and trust that everything you need will come to you in time. The path is not always easy, but it is always leading you toward greater wisdom, greater strength, and greater love. My dear child, I ask that you always hold on to hope, even in your darkest moments. Hope is the light that will guide you through times of uncertainty and fear. When the world seems bleak, when it feels as though there is no way forward, hold on to hope. Hope is a reminder that all things are possible, that no matter the challenges, there is always a way through. And even when you cannot see the way, trust that it is there, waiting for you to find it. Hope is not just about expecting things to get better. It is about knowing that, no matter what happens, you will be okay. You have the strength to endure, to overcome, and to find peace, no matter the circumstances. Trust in the power of hope, and know that it will always light your way, even when the path ahead seems dark. The things that tried to break you did not succeed. You are still here, still standing, still capable of finding joy. Let yourself feel. Do not bottle up your emotions out of fear that they make you weak. Your feelings are valid. They deserve to be acknowledged. You do not have to carry them alone. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, who believe in you, who remind you of your strength when you forget. Let go of those who drain your energy, who make you doubt yourself, who do not honor your heart. You are allowed to set boundaries. You are allowed to say no. You do not owe anyone your time, your energy, or your peace. Protect your well-being. Happiness is not a destination, it is a choice. Stop waiting for the day when everything is perfect. Joy exists in the present moment, in the little things, in the here and now. Fear will tell you that you are not enough. Do not believe it. Fear is not truth. You are stronger, wiser, and more capable than you think. You are not a burden. Your presence matters. Your voice matters. You matter. Do not let anyone convince you otherwise. Take care of yourself. Not just your body, but your mind and soul. Rest when you need to. Listen to what your heart is telling you. You cannot pour from an empty cup. The world may try to make you hard, but do not lose your softness. There is strength in kindness, in love, in vulnerability. You have survived every difficult moment so far. You will survive this too. Keep going. Keep believing. Keep shining. My dear child, there are moments in your life when the world may seem overwhelmingly vast, and you may feel small in comparison. You may look at the mountain of challenges before you and wonder how you will ever climb to the top. You are exactly where you need to be. Angel says, walk forward in faith. Even when you do not see the way, even when the road seems uncertain, trust that you are being led. You are not walking alone. You never have been. Rise, my child. Rise in love, in truth, in light. You are here for a reason. You are needed. You are loved beyond measure. And no matter what comes, I am with you. Always. My dear child. I know that at times, you feel as though the weight of the world is too much to bear. Life can seem overwhelming, and it is easy to become lost in the noise, in the challenges, and in the doubts that crowd your mind. But I want you to remember that you are not defined by the circumstances around you. You are defined by the strength of your spirit, by the love you carry within you, and by the light you bring to the world. No matter how heavy the burdens may seem, you have within you the ability to carry them, to transform them, and to rise above them. You are not weak for feeling tired or overwhelmed, for it is natural to face moments of exhaustion and uncertainty. But in those moments, remember that it is okay to pause. It is okay to take a breath and give yourself the space to rest and recharge. Do not be hard on yourself for needing time to heal, for it is in the stillness that you often find the clarity and strength you need to move forward. Your journey is not a race. It is a process, and it is okay to take it one step at a time. My dear child, never forget that you are deserving of love, kindness, and compassion, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. You are a unique, beautiful expression of the divine, and your worth is not dependent on external factors. The mind races, filling you with questions, doubts, worries. But your soul knows. It does not rush. It does not fear. It simply is. Let your soul lead. Trust in the quiet knowing within you, for it is the voice of the divine. Angel says, when the world grows loud, retreat into silence. In stillness, all things are revealed. In stillness, you will find the answers you seek. Truth does not shout, it whispers. Listen, and you will hear. Your journey is unique, and there is no need to compare it to another's. The stars do not compete to shine brighter. They simply shine. You too are meant to shine in your own way, at your own time. Do not dim your light out of fear. Angel says, be as the wind, free and unburdened. Be as the earth, strong and patient. Be as the sky, vast and open. There is nothing you must force, nothing you must chase. Everything that is meant for you will come in its time. You are here not just to exist, but to experience, to grow, to create. Every joy, every sorrow, every moment is part of the great unfolding. Embrace it all, for it is shaping you into who you are meant to be. Angel says, do not fear the unknown. The path ahead is not empty. It is full of possibility, full of unseen miracles. Take the next step with faith, and the road will reveal itself beneath your feet. You are worthy, not because of what you do, not because of what you have achieved, but simply because you are. You are a living expression of the divine, and nothing can change that truth. Angel says, speak words of kindness, for they carry great power. Speak hope, and you will bring light. Speak love, and you will heal. The energy you put into the world returns to you. Choose wisely what you send forth. Do not carry burdens that are not yours to bear. Lay them down. There is no shame in rest, no weakness in asking for help. Even the strongest need moments of stillness. Allow yourself to be held, to be supported. You are not alone. Angel says, forgive, not for the sake of others, but for the freedom of your own soul. To forgive is to unshackle yourself from pain, to step into the light unburdened. Embrace this truth, and you will find that everything else falls into place. Let go of the need to prove yourself, and simply be. Be the beautiful, unique, and divine being that you are. I am with you, my dear child, now and always. You are loved. You are enough. And you are never alone. My dear child, do you feel the quiet pulse of existence moving through you? That is life itself, the eternal current, the breath of the infinite. It flows through every part of you, whispering of your connection to all things. You are not separate. You are not alone. You are woven into the very fabric of creation. When you forget, simply be still, and you will remember. Angel says, do not fear change. Change is not the end. It is the beginning. The river does not mourn the loss of its waters to the ocean, for it knows it is part of something greater. So too must you trust the tides of life. Every ending carries the seed of something new. You seek stability, yet true peace is not found in holding on but in letting go. The trees do not cling to their leaves in autumn. They release them, knowing that in time, new growth will come. Let go of what no longer serves you, and you will make space for what is meant to be. Angel says, love is your true power. Not the love that clings, not the love that seeks to possess, but the love that simply is, radiant, boundless, free. Love is the force that moves the stars, the light that dissolves all fear. Be that love in all you do. You are on the right path. Trust the process, for each experience will teach you something invaluable, even if you cannot see it at first. The road you walk is not meant to be easy, nor is it meant to be without obstacles. You are here to experience the full spectrum of life, the joy and the sorrow, the light and the dark, the victories and the challenges. It is through these experiences that your spirit grows, that you learn to embrace all that you are. It is in overcoming the obstacles that you discover the strength within yourself, the resilience that carries you through the toughest of times. My dear child, you may sometimes feel overwhelmed by the world around you, as though the weight of everything is too much to carry. It is okay to feel this way, for you are human, and the world is vast. But remember, you do not have to carry everything alone. You are part of a greater whole, a web of life that is interconnected in ways you may not fully understand. When you feel burdened, reach out to others for support, and know that the love you seek is always available to you. You are never alone, no matter how isolated you may feel in a particular moment. Do not be afraid to lean on others when you need to. You do not need to have it all figured out, and you do not need to carry every burden on your own. There is strength in vulnerability, in asking for help, and in sharing your struggles with those who care for you. And when you are the one in a position to help, do so with an open heart, knowing that even the smallest gesture of kindness can make a difference in someone's life. My dear child, remember always that your worth is not determined by what you accomplish or what others think of you. You are worthy simply because you exist, and that existence is a gift to the world. Your value is not measured by the standards of the world, nor by the opinions of others, but by the love and light that you bring to this world. You are enough, exactly as you are. Do not let heartbreak close your heart. Love is still out there. Love is still meant for you. Keep believing in it. Keep allowing yourself to feel. You are made for love, not just to give it, but to receive it fully and without fear. Let go of the idea that you have to be perfect. Perfection is an illusion. You are already worthy, already whole, already enough. Embrace your flaws. They are what make you beautifully human. Take care of yourself. Not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Give yourself the love and care that you so freely give to others. The world may try to harden you, to make you believe that softness is a weakness. Do not let it. There is strength in your gentleness, in your kindness, in your ability to love despite everything. Your voice matters. Your presence matters. You matter. Do not let anyone make you feel otherwise. You are put on this earth for a reason. You have something only you can offer the world. Let go of what no longer serves you. Whether it is a mindset, a habit, a relationship, or a version of yourself that you have outgrown, release it. Make space for the new. Trust yourself. You know more than you think. Your intuition is a gift. Listen to it. It will never lead you astray. Even in your darkest moments, there is light within you. Even when you feel lost, you are on your way. Keep going. Keep believing. Keep shining. My dear child, I understand the weight that sometimes rests heavily upon your heart. There are days when the journey feels long, the road uncertain, and the destination unclear. You do not need to have everything figured out right now. Life is not about having all the answers, but about walking with faith and trust. The road ahead will unfold in its own time. Sometimes you may feel lost, but even in those moments you are being led. Trust that the universe has a plan for you, and even if it is not clear now, the way forward will make itself known in time. Every step you take is a step closer to the clarity and understanding you seek. Keep going, and trust that you are always on the right path, even if it feels uncertain. My dear child, you may sometimes feel like you are not enough, that you are not doing enough, or that you are not worthy of the love and success that you desire. But I want to remind you that you are more than enough. You are worthy of all the good things life has to offer, just because you exist. Your worth is not tied to what you accomplish or how others perceive you. It is inherent in who you are, in the love and light that you carry. It's easy to get caught in the cycle of striving for more, thinking that happiness or success is something to be earned. But I want to remind you that you do not need to prove anything to anyone, including yourself. You are worthy right now, as you are. The love, the peace, and the happiness you seek are already within you. You are enough, and you always have been. Allow yourself to release the pressure to be perfect, and instead, embrace the beauty of your imperfections. You are a divine being, and there is nothing you need to do to earn your worth. Simply being you is enough. My dear child, there will be moments when you feel disconnected from the world around you, when the struggles you face make you question your place in it. You may wonder if your efforts are making any difference, or if you are truly seen or appreciated. But I want you to know that you are always seen. While it is important to be kind, compassionate, and helpful to others, you must never lose sight of your own needs and desires. You are worthy of love, respect, and care. It is okay to say no, to set boundaries, and to prioritize your own mental and emotional health. Taking care of yourself is not selfish, it is necessary. When you take care of your own well-being, you are better able to show up for others in a way that is healthy, balanced, and loving. My dear child, I know that life can sometimes feel like a whirlwind of responsibilities, decisions, and challenges. There may be days when you feel like you are caught in a storm, unable to see a way out. But in these moments, it is important to find moments of stillness, to take a deep breath, and to reconnect with your center. The storm may rage around you, but you do not have to be swept away by it. You are capable of creating calm within yourself, no matter the chaos around you. Find those moments of stillness, whether it is through meditation, walking in nature, or simply sitting in silence for a few minutes. Reconnect with your heart, and let the peace that resides within you remind you that no matter what is happening outside of you, you have the power to remain grounded and centered. My dear child, there will always be times of uncertainty and doubt in your life. It is a natural part of the human experience. But I encourage you to remember that uncertainty is not something to fear. It is a sign that you are in a period of growth, a time when you are expanding into new possibilities and new understandings. Trust that the uncertainty you feel is simply a moment in time, and that you will come through it stronger, more self-aware, and more aligned with your true self. When you feel uncertain, remember that you are not expected to have all the answers. Life is a series of unfolding moments, and it is okay to not know what comes next. Trust in the wisdom of your heart, and know that as you continue to walk your path, The way forward will become clear. You do not have to rush or force anything. Trust in the timing of your life, and trust that everything is unfolding as it should. My dear child, I understand that there are times when the world may seem harsh or unforgiving, when you feel as though you are being tested beyond what you can handle. But I want you to know that you are being shaped by these experiences, that every challenge, every trial, is preparing you for something greater. You are learning the lessons that will help you become the person you are destined to be. Even when it feels like everything is falling apart, know that it is often in the process of falling apart that the pieces come together in a new and beautiful way. You are supported, always, by the love of the universe, by those who care for you, and by your own inner strength. Keep moving forward with faith, knowing that you are never alone. You are enough, and you always will be. My dear child, even in the moments when you feel like everything is falling apart, when the weight of the world presses down on you so heavily that you can hardly breathe, remember this: you are not alone. You are held by something greater than you can see, something that knows your journey even when you do not. Life has not abandoned you. The universe is not against you. Every twist, every turn, every unexpected detour is leading you somewhere meaningful. Even now, even in this, you are being guided. You do not need to have all the answers right now. You do not need to see the whole path ahead to take the next step. Clarity will come, but only if you keep moving forward. The fear that tells you to stop, to wait, to shrink into yourself, that is not your truth. Your truth is found in the quiet strength within you, in the way your heart still beats despite everything, in the way you keep going even when you want to give up. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not the moment when you fell short. You are the love you give, the kindness you show, the light you carry. Do not let the shadows of yesterday define the brightness of your tomorrow. You are allowed to let go. You are allowed to begin again. You are allowed to become something new. Forgive yourself for the times you did not know better, for the moments you chose fear over faith, for all the times you spoke to yourself with words that you would never say to someone you love. You deserve your own kindness. You deserve your own understanding. You are already perfect in your authenticity, in your vulnerability, and in your love. Keep moving forward with faith, knowing that you are always supported and guided by the divine love that surrounds you. You are enough, just as you are. Trust in the unfolding of your journey, and know that you are exactly where you need to be. You are loved, and you always will be. My dear child, you are not lost. Even if the path ahead seems uncertain, even if you feel like you are wandering through the unknown, trust that you are exactly where you need to be. Every step you take, even the ones that feel like missteps, is leading you somewhere important. Growth is happening, even in the moments when you cannot see it. Let go of the need to control everything. Life is not something to be figured out all at once. It is something to be lived, to be felt, to be experienced. Stop worrying about whether you are on the right path. There is no single right path. There is only your path. Walk it with faith. Do not let the past define you. You are not your mistakes. You are not your regrets. You are not the pain you have endured. You are the lessons you have learned, the love you continue to give, the strength that carries you forward. You are allowed to release what no longer serves you. You are allowed to begin again. Be patient with yourself. Healing takes time. Growth takes time. Do not rush the process. Trust that everything is unfolding in divine timing. You are not behind. You are not failing. You are simply becoming. You are allowed to change. You are allowed to grow into someone new. You do not have to be the person you were yesterday, last year, or even 10 minutes ago. Give yourself the freedom to evolve. Stop seeking validation from others. Your worth is not determined by how many people approve of you. You are already enough. You do not need permission to take up space, to pursue your dreams, to live as your most authentic self. You are not alone. Angel says, you are not failing. You are growing. Growth is not always graceful, but it is always necessary. Stop waiting for the perfect moment to begin. The right time is now. The perfect time will never come, because perfection does not exist. Just start. Angel says, forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. Release the weight of old wounds. You deserve freedom more than you deserve to carry resentment. Even when you feel unseen, you are watched over. Even when you feel unheard, you are deeply known. Even when you feel unloved, you are surrounded by love beyond measure. Angel says, rest is not laziness. You are allowed to pause. Even the strongest waves return to the shore before rising again. Your voice matters. Your presence matters. There is no one else in existence who could offer what you bring to the world. Do not silence yourself for fear of not being enough. Angel says, walk boldly, even if you do not know the destination. The road will reveal itself as you go. You have survived every hardship you once thought would break you. You have risen from every fall. You are more powerful than you know. Angel says, love is still waiting for you. Joy is still waiting for you. Do not close your heart out of fear. You are worthy, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. Worth is not earned. It is inherent. It is yours. Angel says, keep going. Even when you are tired. Even when you are unsure. Even when the road is unclear. Keep going. Rise, my dear child. Rise in love, in faith, in truth. The world needs your light. And no matter where you go, I am with you. Always. My dear child, there is nothing in this world that can diminish the light within you. No hardship, no mistake, no loss can take away the essence of who you are. You are created with intention, with purpose, with love. Trust in your inner guidance, and know that you are always being led in the right direction. You may not have all the answers now, and that is okay. What matters is that you trust the process, trust yourself, and keep moving forward, one step at a time. You are always on the right path, even when it does not seem that way. My dear child, I understand that sometimes it is easy to feel overwhelmed by the weight of the world around you. The pressures, the expectations, and the demands of life can sometimes feel like too much to carry. But I want you to remember that you are not alone. You do not have to face everything by yourself. There is always support available to you, whether it comes from the divine, from loved ones, or from your own inner strength. When you feel overwhelmed, reach out for support. It is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of strength to recognize when you need help. The love and support of others are there for you, and it is okay to lean on them. You do not have to carry the weight of the world on your own. Trust that when you ask for help, you are allowing others to show up for you in the same way that you have shown up for them. We are all here to lift each other up, to share in the burdens and joys of life. You are not alone in this journey, and there is always someone ready to help you carry what you cannot bear alone. My dear child, I know that sometimes the road ahead can seem long and uncertain. There may be times when you feel as though you are walking in circles, unsure of your direction or purpose. But I want to remind you that you are always moving forward, even when it feels like you are stuck. The universe is always unfolding in perfect timing, and everything is happening exactly as it should. Choose to bring light into the world, and you will find that the world will reflect that light back to you. My dear child, you are not lost, even when the road ahead is unclear. The sun does not fear the night, for it knows it will rise again. So too will you find your way, even when you cannot yet see the path. The light within you is never extinguished. It only waits for you to remember. Angel says, do not seek yourself in the reflection of others. You are not here to be a copy of someone else. You are unique, crafted with purpose, carrying a light that only you can bring to the world. Honor that light. Let it shine. The weight you carry is not meant to be yours alone. You hold on to old wounds, old fears, thinking they define you. But you are not your pain. You are not your mistakes. You are the love that still beats within you despite them. You are the strength that rises even after falling. Angel says, "Do not fear being seen. The world may judge, but that is not your burden to bear. Your truth is your own, and it is beautiful. Do not shrink yourself to fit into spaces too small for your soul. There will be days when you feel like you are standing still, when it seems as though nothing is changing. But even the seed buried beneath the earth is growing, unseen. Your transformation is happening, even when you do not yet perceive it. Trust in the unseen." Angel says, "Be kind, not just to others, but to yourself. You deserve the same love you so freely give. Treat yourself with the same compassion, the same gentleness. You are not meant to be at war with your own heart. You ask for signs, for proof that you are not alone. But look around you. The wind that moves the trees, waiting to be discovered. The path ahead may not always be clear, but you can trust that as long as you stay connected to your inner truth, you will always find your way. The universe has a way of guiding you, even when you cannot see the direction. Trust in the process, trust in the timing of your life, and know that you are exactly where you need to be right now. My dear child, you may feel that you are not enough, that you do not measure up to the expectations of others, or that your dreams are out of reach. I want to remind you of something very important. You are more than enough. Your worth is not determined by what you accomplish, by how others see you, or by the things you do. Your worth is inherent in who you are, and you are worthy of love, success, and happiness simply because you exist. You are a unique and beautiful soul, created for a purpose that is greater than anything you may understand at this moment. When you feel like you are falling short, remember that you are exactly as you should be. You are a work in progress, a masterpiece in the making. The world often tells you to strive for perfection, but I ask you to release that idea. You do not need to be perfect to be loved or to be successful. You need only to be true to yourself, to live authentically, and to give from a place of love. You are enough, and you always will be. You are worthy of all the good things that life has to offer, and you do not have to prove yourself to anyone. My dear child, I know there are times when the weight of your past feels like an anchor, holding you back from moving forward. You may have made mistakes, or you may have regrets, but I want you to know that your past does not define you. You are not bound by your mistakes or by the things that have happened in the past. Each day is a new beginning, and every moment is an opportunity to start fresh. You are free to release the past, to forgive yourself, and to move forward with a heart open to the possibilities of the future. The past may have shaped who you are today, but it does not control your destiny. You are always in the process of becoming, always growing, always evolving. The lessons you have learned are part of your journey, but they do not have to hold you back. You are free to release any guilt, any regret, or any fear that may be tied to your past. The person you are today is not defined by yesterday, and you have the power to create a new future, one that is aligned with your truth and your heart. My dear child, it is easy to become discouraged when life does not unfold the way you expected, or when the road ahead seems long and difficult. It is natural to feel like giving up at times, especially when things feel out of your control. But I ask you to remember that you are never alone in your journey. Trust that there is always a greater plan unfolding, one that is leading you to where you need to be. You do not need to have all the answers, for life is not a puzzle to be solved, but a journey to be experienced. Trust in the flow of life. Trust in the rhythm of the universe. Know that everything is unfolding exactly as it should, even when you cannot yet see the full picture. Life is a dance, and you are a part of it. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Allow them to come in their own time, for there is wisdom in waiting, in trusting, and in letting go of control. My dear child, you are not here to prove anything to anyone. Your worth is not determined by the achievements you attain or the recognition you receive. Your worth is inherent, woven into the very fabric of your being. You are worthy simply because you exist, and you are loved simply because you are. In the grand tapestry of life, your presence is essential, and the love you carry within you has the power to touch and heal the world. Do not seek validation from others, for you are already validated by the divine. The love you seek is not something to be earned, but something to be embraced within yourself. You are already enough, just as you are. The more you come to understand this truth, the more peace you will find within. When you are at peace with who you are, the world around you will reflect that peace. My dear child, I ask that you forgive yourself for the times when you feel you have fallen short. You are not defined by your mistakes, nor are you bound by your past. Every moment is an opportunity to begin anew, to make different choices, and to step into the fullness of your being. The past does not dictate your future. Your future is shaped by the choices you make today, by the love you give, and by the compassion you show. In every moment, you have the power to choose how you respond to the world. Do not let the past dictate how you feel about yourself now. You are always evolving, always growing, and every choice you make brings you closer to the truth of who you are. Be kind to yourself, as you would be kind to another who is on a journey of self-discovery. The road is long, but every step you take brings you closer to the light, even when it feels like you are wandering. Each step, no matter how small or uncertain, is a step toward your higher self. My dear child, you may find that the world around you moves quickly, with demands pulling you in all directions. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, like you are running to keep up with everything. But I ask you to slow down and take a breath. You do not need to rush through life, constantly checking off boxes or meeting deadlines. Life is not a race. It is a journey to be experienced fully, with presence and intention. When you feel overwhelmed, take a moment to pause. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and reconnect with your center. Remember that you are enough, just as you are. You do not need to do more or be more to prove your worth. You are already whole. You are already worthy. Trust that when you take time for yourself, when you prioritize your well-being, you are better able to show up for others and for the world. Your value is not tied to your productivity or your accomplishments. It is in your being. Allow yourself the grace to slow down, to rest, and to reconnect with the peace within. My dear child, there will be times when you question your worth, when you feel like you are not enough or that you are not living up to the expectations placed upon you. I want to remind you that you are worthy, exactly as you are. Your worth is not dependent on what you do, what you achieve, or how others perceive you. Your worth is inherent in the fact that you are a divine being, a unique and irreplaceable part of this universe. You do not need to strive for perfection or to meet the standards of the world to be worthy of love, peace, and success. You are already perfect in your imperfections. It is your authenticity, your vulnerability, and your willingness to embrace your true self that makes you beautiful. My dear child, there are moments in your life when you may feel overwhelmed by the weight of the world, as though the challenges before you are insurmountable and the path ahead is unclear. These times can be difficult and disheartening, but I want you to understand that you are never alone, even when it feels like the world is pressing in from all sides. The strength you carry within you is more powerful than you realize, and with each challenge, you are growing stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Do not allow the burdens of the world to define you, my dear child. You are not the challenges you face. You are not the pain you may feel or the doubts that cloud your mind. You are a radiant being of light, a unique expression of the divine, and your worth is inherent in the very fact of your existence. No matter what obstacles you encounter, no matter how difficult the road may seem, know that you have the power within you to rise above them. You are capable of achieving anything you set your heart on, and the love that surrounds you will always guide you forward. In times of uncertainty, When you feel lost or unsure of the way ahead, remember this: you do not need to have all the answers. Life is not about having everything figured out in advance. It is about walking the path with trust and faith, knowing that each step you take is leading you to a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. It is in the unknown that you find your true strength, and it is in those moments of vulnerability that you allow your true self to emerge. Trust in the process, and trust in your ability to navigate the journey. My dear child, I know there are times when you feel the weight of your past, when the mistakes you've made, the things you regret, or the things that have caused you pain seem to haunt you. It is easy to feel as though your past defines you, but I want you to understand that your past does not define who you are today. You are not your mistakes or the pain you've endured. You are a being of love and light, and every day is an opportunity for a new beginning, a fresh start. In those moments when you look back and feel sorrow, remember that every experience you had has shaped you into the person you are today, and that person is worthy of love, peace, and happiness. You are not perfect, and that is okay. It is in your imperfections that your beauty lies. You are constantly growing, evolving, and becoming more of who you are meant to be. Do not let the shadows of your past dim the light you carry within you. Instead, let them remind you of how far you've come and the strength you have gained from overcoming them. My dear child, I want you to know that you are enough. There is no need to prove yourself to anyone or to strive for a version of yourself that others may expect. You are perfect as you are, just as you are. In a world that constantly tells you to be more, to do more, to be different, I encourage you to stand firm in the truth of who you are. You do not need to change to be worthy of love and acceptance. You are already worthy. Your authenticity, your love, and your unique light are all you need to be. The world does not require you to be anything other than yourself. Do not compare your journey to that of others. You are walking your own path. Life unfolds in its own time, and every moment is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to embrace all that you are. My dear child, in your moments of fear, when the unknown looms before you, remember that fear is a natural part of life. It is not something to be feared or avoided, but something to be acknowledged and moved through. Fear often arises when you are on the verge of something new, something transformative. It is a sign that you are pushing beyond your comfort zone, growing into a new version of yourself. Embrace it. Embrace the uncertainty, for it is in these moments that you will discover the depth of your courage and the strength of your spirit. When you feel fear, do not let it paralyze you. Instead, choose to move forward, step by step, with the understanding that every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth. Each moment of fear, each obstacle, is a chance to rise higher, to become more of who you are meant to be. Know that the divine is with you, supporting you, guiding you through every challenge. You are never alone, and with each step, you are becoming stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your truth. My dear child, it is okay to not have everything figured out. Life is not a race to be won, but a journey to be experienced. There will be times when the path ahead is unclear, when you cannot see the next step, and that is okay. You do not need to know everything. What you need is the courage to continue walking, to trust in yourself, and to believe that the way will be revealed when the time is right. Trust that each moment is leading you to exactly where you need to be, and that you are exactly where you need to be at this moment. Sometimes, my dear child, I want you to know that it is okay to not have everything figured out. Life is not meant to be lived in certainty. The unknown is a part of your journey, and it is in the unknown that you discover your true self. You do not need to have all the answers, and it is okay to not know exactly what the future holds. What is most important is that you continue to move forward with an open heart, trusting that the path will unfold before you as you go. In those moments of uncertainty, I ask you to trust yourself. Trust your intuition, trust your inner wisdom, and trust that you are being guided every step of the way. You are not meant to have all the answers right now, but you have everything you need within you to navigate whatever comes next. Stay true to yourself and trust that you are always supported by the divine. My dear child, I leave you with this. You are enough. You are loved. You are worthy. And you are never alone. You are a divine being, a unique and precious soul, and your life is a gift to the world. Do not let the challenges you face make you doubt your worth. You are more than capable of handling whatever comes your way, and you have the strength to rise above any difficulty. Trust in yourself, trust in the journey, and trust in the love that surrounds you. You are always enough, always loved, and always supported. Keep moving forward with faith and love, knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. My dear child, you are not alone, even when the world feels silent. Even when you feel unseen, unheard, unnoticed, know this: you are deeply known. Every thought, every longing, every unspoken word within you is held with love. You have never been forgotten, not for a moment. Angel says, let go of the need to prove yourself. Your worth is not tied to what you accomplish, nor to the approval of others. You are not just as you are. You always have been. There is a road before you that you cannot yet see. Do not fear the unknown. Do not hesitate to step forward. The path will reveal itself as you walk. Every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to where you are meant to be. Angel says, stop carrying what is no longer yours to hold. The weight of old pain, the burden of past mistakes, the expectations placed upon you, release them. You do not have to carry the past into your future. You have been through seasons of struggle, but struggle does not define you. You are not broken. You are not lost. You are a soul in transformation, unfolding into something beautiful. Angel says, trust the timing of your life. You are not late. You are not behind. You are not the sum of your failures, but rather the courage you show in rising from them. Be kind to yourself when you slip, and allow yourself the grace to try again. Life is not a straight line. It is a series of winding paths, some filled with joy, others filled with struggle, but each one leading you toward your own personal transformation. Embrace the journey, all of it, and know that each moment is part of a larger, divine plan that is unfolding for you. My dear child, there will be times when you feel disconnected from others, when it seems that the world around you is moving on without you, leaving you behind in your own struggles. It is easy to feel isolated when we are facing difficult times, but I want to remind you that you are never truly alone. Even in moments when it seems like no one understands you, there is always love surrounding you. The divine love that created you is always with you, never leaving your side. When you feel alone, turn inward. Reconnect with the love that resides within you. You are a divine being, filled with an endless supply of love, wisdom, and strength. You do not need to rely on others to feel complete. You are already whole, already perfect in your own right. Embrace the love that flows through you, and know that by doing so, you will attract the same energy back into your life. Love yourself first, and watch how the world mirrors that love back to you. My dear child, I know that there are moments when you feel the weight of your past bearing down on you. Perhaps there are things you regret or wounds you have not fully healed. I want you to know that your past does not define who you are today. You are not your mistakes, your regrets, or the pain you have endured. You are a being of light, capable of healing and moving forward from everything that has happened before. You may feel as though you are not doing enough or not being enough. But I want to remind you that you do not need to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. It is okay to rest. It is okay to let go of some of the burdens you are carrying. You do not have to do everything at once. Life is not a race. Take your time. Focus on what is important to you, and let go of the rest. You do not need to meet every expectation or fulfill every demand. Honor your needs, your well-being, and your inner peace. By taking care of yourself, You are able to give more to the world. You do not need to be perfect. You only need to be authentic, to follow your heart, and to do the best you can with the resources you have. You are enough, just as you are. My dear child, I want you to remember this truth. You are loved. The love that surrounds you is constant, unchanging, and always available to you. No matter what you are going through, no matter how difficult life may seem, you are always held in love. This love is a source of strength and comfort, and it will guide you through the darkest times. You do not need to look outside of yourself for love, because it is already within you, always. When life feels overwhelming, turn inward. Reconnect with the love that resides in your heart. Trust that you are enough, just as you are, and that the divine love that created you will never abandon you. Do not measure your worth by the fleeting sands of time, nor by the judgment of the world, for you are beyond all measures, beyond all limits. The divine spark within you is eternal, untouchable, unbreakable. Angel says, walk with grace and let your steps be guided by love. For love is the greatest force, the rhythm that moves the cosmos, the energy from which all things arise and to which all things return. Love is not merely an emotion, it is the essence of creation, the power of existence, the light that never wanes. It is found in kindness, in forgiveness, in the quiet strength of a gentle heart. To love is to align with the divine. To love is to remember your true nature. Let your thoughts be clear, for they shape the reality you walk within. Like ripples in the vast ocean of being, each thought extends outward, touching all things. Fill your mind with truth, with wisdom, with the beauty of creation, and your world will reflect the same. Seek harmony, for where there is balance, there is peace, and where there is peace, the divine is known. Angel says, do not seek only to receive, but also to give, for in giving you become rich beyond measure. The greatest treasures are not held in the hands, but in the soul. Compassion, kindness, patience, these are the jewels of the eternal. Carry them, share them, be them, and you will never walk in lack. In the silence between your thoughts, in the stillness of your being I am. In the laughter of a child, in the warmth of a sunbeam, in the rhythm of the waves upon the shore, I am. You do not need to call my name, for I have never left you. You do not need to search, for you have always been found. The journey is not one of distance, but of awakening. Open your eyes, not just to the world, but to the truth beyond it. Angel says, be as the river that flows freely, adapting, shaping, yet never ceasing to move toward the great expanse of the infinite. You may not see the full picture right now, but know that you are exactly where you need to be. Trust the journey, even when the path is unclear. There will be times when you feel like you are taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back, but even those moments are part of your growth. You are not stagnant. You are always evolving, always learning, and always moving toward your highest good. Keep moving with faith, and know that with each step you take, you are getting closer to your true self and your divine purpose. The road may not always be straight, but it is always leading you toward the life you are meant to live. My dear child, there are times when you feel burdened by the past, when the weight of old wounds or regrets seems to hold you back. It is easy to get stuck in the past, to dwell on things you cannot change. But I want to remind you that your past does not define you. It has shaped you, yes, but it is not who you are today. You have the power to release the hold the past is on you. You are free to let go of the mistakes, the hurts, and the regrets that no longer serve you. The power to heal is within you. Forgiveness, whether it is for others or for yourself, is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. Let go of the past and make space for the present and the future. The future is full of endless possibilities, and you are free to create a new story. Your past is simply a chapter. It is not the entire book. You are not bound by your past mistakes. You are free to create the life you desire, and that life begins now. My dear child, I know that at times you may feel overwhelmed by the weight of responsibility, by the expectations of others, or by the pressure you place on yourself. You are not a mistake. You are not forgotten. You are part of something vast and beautiful, something greater than you can yet comprehend. Angel says, stop doubting your own light. You are not created to blend into the shadows. You are made to shine in a way only you can. The world does not need another version of someone else. It needs you, exactly as you are. The weight you carry is not meant to be yours alone. You hold on to pain, to expectations, to fears that do not belong to you. Release them. Let them fall away like autumn leaves, making space for new growth. You are not your past. You are not your struggles. You are the love that still beats within you despite it all. Angel says, let go of the need for control. The river does not force its way, it flows. So too must you trust the unfolding of your journey. Not everything needs to be planned. Not everything needs to be known. Some of the most beautiful moments arise when you surrender to the unknown. You wonder if you are on the right path, if you are making the right choices. But know this, there is no single road you must follow. There are many paths, many doors, and each one will teach you something valuable. Do not fear making the wrong choice, for every step leads you closer to where you are meant to be. Angel says, be patient with yourself. Growth is not instant. Healing is not linear. You will have days where you rise and days where you fall. Both are necessary. Both are sacred. Trust in the timing of your soul's unfolding. The pain you have endured has not been in vain. Every sorrow, every hardship has strengthened you in ways you cannot yet see. Like a diamond formed under pressure, like a seed that must break to bloom, you are transforming. You are not broken, you are becoming. Angel says, do not wait to live. The present moment is all you truly have. Stop postponing your happiness for some future day. Laugh now. Love now. Dream now. The world is waiting for you to embrace it. When you may wonder if there is meaning to your suffering, I tell you this, the meaning is not found in the absence of pain, but in the way you rise from it. The strength you discover in your struggles is the path to your own transformation. And in this transformation, you will come to know the truth of who you are, not as separate beings, but as part of the vast, interconnected whole of existence. Know this too, that there is no end to the journey. You may pass from this realm, but the essence of who you are is eternal. The body is but a vessel, and once it fades, your spirit will continue its journey. You are not bound by the confines of time, for you are timeless. And though your physical form may one day return to the earth, your soul will continue to grow, to learn, and to experience all that the universe has to offer. In the grand scheme of creation, you are but a moment, a breath, a single note in this symphony of existence. But even in this brief moment, your presence is vital. You are an expression of the divine, a manifestation of the great cosmic dance. And as long as you walk upon the earth, know that you are not alone. You are surrounded by the unseen forces of the universe, the angels, the spirits, and all who walk beside you, whether in the flesh or in spirit. In your heart, there is a flame. Do not let it be extinguished by doubt or fear. Let it burn brightly, for it is the light of your true self. It is the spark of divinity that resides within you, the essence that connects you to all that is. So, I speak to you now, not as a distant, unknowable being, but as the presence that has always been with you.